It is my belief that Mario Kart Wii is a terrible game compared to Mario Kart Double Dash. I love Mario Kart Double Dash. My roommate in college, in undergrad, had Mario Kart Double Dash, and we used to play through a cup every week. Like on usually Friday or Saturday. This was before I was old enough to go out drinking, and then after I was old enough to go out drinking, but I don't drink, so I didn't go out drinking. My roommate was a graduate student, and so he would go out to the bars on Friday and Saturday, but we would play Mario Kart Double Dash, and we would play a cup, and eventually I believe we were playing through like the whole 16 race special cup uh, towards the end of it. And I loved that game, and that it controls so well. Now I'm playing Mario Kart Wii with the GameCube controller, so don't. It's not motion control problems. I have the controller. I do not understand what they did to the drifting system in the game. They've ruined it so very much. And then just the fact that if you decide you're going to be in first place at any given time, you are going to be hit with every item in the game immediately, especially on 150. It's insane, and I can't stand it. But I'm still going to play it and try and beat through it. I do like the idea of the bikes, but so far I haven't found the normal bike, the base bike, drifts decently, but it's not that fast. And like I'm playing with Peach, and her next up bike is fast, but when you drift, every single time I try to drift, as soon as I hit the button, the R button, I just like cut at a 90-degree angle right into the side of the course. There's no drift to it. It's like this is your front brake. Welcome to spinning into a donut. It's terrible. All right, let's play Labyrinth Zone. Oh, I don't know how loud this is. Ah, good. I remembered to manipulate the volume prior to the beginning of the game. Ah, that's that monster. I didn't give you much time to see him, but you might recognize him from the Sonic cartoon as well. That is, of course, the drill-nosed dude. Whoa, that's a spike. I like the music in this level. It's pretty cool. And once again, we've fallen into the trap. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Whenever the LPer starts to hum along to the music, he has run out of things to say. Oh, and look at its little rock jumper penguin. Penguins are cool. I like penguins. Not in real life, though. I'm not a big fan of birds in real life. Birds are such dirty, dirty creatures. Boom! What's going on? I took my test this morning. Did pretty well. There's actually one question on my test I could not find the answer to in our notes. I don't know where it came from. And so I still don't know if I got that one right or not. But I was able to miss 3. And a couple of the other ones that I was unsure of, upon exiting the test, I looked them up, and I did get them right, so... Ah, dang it. I hit the button, but he didn't jump. He walked off the edge. Come on, big bubble. Big bubble. What? Ah, no! Whoa! I almost did it again. Sonic, stop walking off the edge and jump. Although that one was definitely my fault. The first one was Sonic's fault. There I hit the jump button and he just didn't jump. The second time I did not hit the jump button, and so obviously he didn't jump. Ah! That is the Genesis's... Ow! Oh well, there's no more special stages. No! That snuck up on me. Give me a big air bubble. Thank you. That's the Genesis telling you you need to breathe. But you can't breathe underwater. There's always a water level in video games. And I actually like Sonic's water levels because you're not swimming. The oxygen mechanic can get a bit annoying at times. There we go. Get up here. Because you have to make sure that, you're always within range of some bubbles. Ah! Dang it, that was my fault. I even knew that was a bad time to jump. Rings. Rings. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you can get hit in combat and not automatically die. Ah! Stop it! Get up on top. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Now jump over here. Now jump up. Now jump up. Now jump up and hit the button. We needed to hit the button. No, you hit the button. Me hit the button. Because without the button, we can't get down through here. There was a thing blocking it, which I'm pretty sure you saw on the last screen, the last time I fell down. But who knows? There we go. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. I have to go to work tonight for from 5 to 8, which kind of sucks because I have a huge test tomorrow, my pharmacotherapeutics final. And not only is it huge in importance and in scope, well, it's huge in importance just because it's pharmacotherapeutics, and that's basically the pharmacy class. That is the whole point of going to pharmacy school. It's also huge in scope because one of the big things that we learned was pain management, and try and tell me that pain management isn't an important pharmaceutical concern, and I will tell you. Here we have to wait for the water to come back up, because then this piece of cheese, brown cheese, I probably wouldn't eat it, floats up and lets you get up here. Get back up there. I want those rings. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, jump on the fish-looking thing. But yeah, pain management, huge, important part of pharmacy to pay attention to. And there was a bit of an issue with the notes for it, because when they put them together, fire-breathing statues, not cool, dude, not cool. Give me a ring. How can I get so close to all the rings? There's the water. Thank you. And you have to keep ahead of the water at some point. Or is that in the second one? I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things. Whoa, almost. Hey, I did jump into that. I was about to say, I almost jumped into that spear, and then I jumped into the spear. That's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So the notes, they were given to us in a PowerPoint format. All of our notes are in PowerPoint format, for the most part. But the issue, how does one get down there? I must have missed a secret area from earlier. This is not one of the levels that I know too well because, this is the end of the level. Hey, there we go. I knew there was point pieces there. Shall I go through one more level? Yes, I shall, because we're only 7.5 minutes in. But instead of being text on the slides, hey, my mouse is in the screen. How long has that been there? Probably the entire thing, hasn't it? Oh well, who cares? Save state. Instead of having text on the slides, the person had, like, the notes that she was teaching the class with had text. So I know that there was text. What am I trying to say here? Brain, start working. Okay, there we go. There were text, she had text slides, and by text slides I mean like a normal PowerPoint slide, how you can see text and edit the text and what have you. For the slides that she gave to the students, what? Oh, wow, that was weird. This is gonna come up. Yep, let's see. I don't want to grab that yet. I have stopped talking. Why? Okay. Oh, man. Alright, I'm still tired, by the way. Whee! Hit these. I need to talk. That's what Let's Plays are all about. The notes that she had text on them. Editable text. Editable text. The notes she gave the students were pictures. They were screenshots of her notes, so that the students did not have editable text. They had a picture of the text. Now, when you're trying to take notes on a PowerPoint slide, the way that you emphasize notes is by, you know, bolding, underlining. Was I or was I not in ball form at that moment? I remembered being in ball form. You know, the kind of thing that you do if you want to hurt stuff. So yeah, how do you, you know, put marks on the picture if you wanted to bold or underline or change the color of text? The way that I take notes, oh no! Whoa, thank you. Man, I almost hit that bumper right into the spikes. Thank you. Lots of rings up here. Hey, I want that. All for 'em. Thank you. And in addition to making it incredibly painful to emphasize any of the notes, because you couldn't just select the text in bold or underline it. Oh, I just undid a button. What does that button do? Whatever it wasn't over here. I can get over there, but I'm going to take the safe route and go back up, and then go back down. Right here. Bonk. In addition to making it more difficult to take notes, it also greatly increased the file size. Because when you're dealing with like a text PDF, they can be pretty small, you know, just a couple hundred kilobytes. Oh, wonderful. There's a spinning thing right next to the invincibility tower. I wonder if you can drown while you're invincible. You'd have to have an invincibility block underwater right by... Let me kill you because I hate you. Fall through here. And I'm going to stay here for just a moment and grab some oxygen. Sweet lady oxygen. Just a couple hundred kilobytes, but when you're dealing with, you know, 100-some slides and they're JPEGs of the other slides, it ends up making the file size several, you know, dozen megabytes in size. Ah! And that causes my whole computer to slow down because I just have a little netbook that has only so much, you know, processing power to it. So overall, taking that class was a real pain, just from those logistic issues. All right, 1, 2, 3, and there's the fourth one. And now you are naked, and I will kill you. It's always best to kill them when they're naked. Saves them cleanup. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? Serial killerish. Oh, Dimitri Martin. That'd be funny. It's always best to kill them when they're naked, ladies. But that's actually very scary. Ah! Get off of that one. We do not want to go into spikes. I need air! I breathe it, and I need it. Are we done yet? 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 No. Yes. Yes, we are. Ah! No. Where were all the extra points there? And why would I even care to get points? Points were always weird in video games that didn't have, you know, battery backup memory. I'm going to pause. I'm going to save state. Because the points would never stay. I remember having a couple Nintendo games, and because they were based on arcade games, they had like a high score board. Thing was, you'd get the high score. Like, let's say Kung Fu. You'd get the high score, and then the next time you turned on the game, your high score was gone. Now, if you had a Japanese Famicom, they had there was a memory system in that, and so it could probably keep your scores that way, but not in the U.S. version. Anyway, I still have an hour before I have to go to work, but I'd like to do some stuff on the computer. Maybe try to play Mario Kart Wii one more time. Until tomorrow, bye bye.